What's up, guys? Welcome back to Arsenic Candy Gaming, and welcome to Domekeeper. Domekeeper launched back in September and has popped up in my recommendations a few times. And I finally clicked on one of them, and it was right up my street. Domekeeper is a resource gathering and, I guess, like a tower defense game. We have a dome which we are to defend from waves of aliens incoming, and we need to gather resources to upgrade that dome and our weapons and our utilities. Very simplistic gameplay loop, but it's a fun one. It's a fun one. I've played about half an hour, so I've not unlocked anything. I haven't even finished a run yet. I just wanted to get a basic grasp of the controls, and let's go in. So there are options of things we can change. I haven't unlocked anything to change. So we get a laser dome. Our keeper, which is our sprite, our character, is the engineer. We have a shield gadget, and the mode of the game is relic hunt, where we have to find a relic buried deep down and bring it back to our dome. We are going to play on still not easy, but more relaxed in the other difficulties. Hard, a bit more forgiving in many aspects. Dome's intended difficulty. I'm not even sure that I'm ready for brutal, but let's give it a go. Small map, medium map, win a run with the previous map size to unlock this map. We haven't done that, so that's no problem. So we'll go with that. I haven't played on brutal. And, well, I played on easy, and it was exhaustingly easy. It got really boring really quickly, so brutal is the way to go, I guess. So we begin our game by smashing this young man into paste, which is presumably why the aliens of the planet are so annoyed at us. Very simple controls, moving around with the left stick, and we've got a couple of gadgets we can use along the way. This is our dome that we have to protect from incoming hordes of monsters. We mine through the materials just by flying into them, essentially. Actually, we might want to go up here so we can open up a couple of lanes of travel and see what resources are below us. There's none below us, none above us at the moment. There's our first resource. This will be iron, which we can pick up and drag back to our little composter. The more we carry, the slower we go, which is okay in this early stage, but the further we get down away from our dome, the harder it's going to be to get back in time to defend it from the incoming horde. That goes in our little macerator there. If we jump on our computer, we can hit the RB button and upgrade something. So our upgrades range from upgrading our dome, which can be everything from little mechanical upgrades that help us see when the next wave of hostile life forms is coming, to increase our structural health, to see the amount of resources we've got stored. Normally we can only see them down in the bottom left when we're in our base. This gives us a little counter that we carry around with us, so we know what sort of materials to look out for. Realistically, you're probably going to pick up everything you find no matter what. That's a nice little bonus to have once you get the right material for it. It only costs 1 water. Water does have some other uses, but I haven't really plowed through too much of it at the moment. I think one of the best things that we could get to begin with is a speed increase or a drill strength increase. Drill strength will help us get through materials quicker, and speed will help us move our jetpack a little faster. So I think I'm going to go with jetpack for the moment. And well, I think we're a little ways away from the first wave, so we might do a little bit more chewing through some of these walls. Oh, I'm a little reluctant to risk it, though. Let's hold out for the first battle so we don't lose any health to the first wave of aliens. Where are you? So this is a little melee guy. If he gets too close, he's going to bash away at our dome, which will first destroy a bit of our shield, and then damage the hull of our dome, which we don't really want. The waves increase in difficulty as you go. See there, we've picked up one too many blocks and we slowed right down. So we'll drop one of them, go back to base. Maybe we'll grab a carry weight increase now. Probably not normally what I would go for, but I'd much rather be able to carry a lot more materials back in one go. I think the drill speed is pretty good already. This is... Oh, I can't remember what this resource is called off the top of my... Cobalt, I think it is. So we've got iron and cobalt. Is it cobalt? I can't remember. We've only got one of each at the moment. Cobalt repair, yeah. So the cobalt we can use to... the majority of it is for, like, hull improvements, I guess. So we can repair our dome or increase the... resistances to melee attacks. There are some other ways to use it, I'm sure, but at the moment those are our two. The majority of our cobalt will go on repairing incoming damage when we receive it. Might be worth us upgrading our scanners a little bit so we can see when the next wave of aliens is coming. Oh, I'm starting to wish that we'd taken that drill upgrade. Let's dive back so we can make sure that we're here for the second wave. A melee dude. Not too bad. Oh, one on the other side as well, so we better hope we can take this guy out quickly. We are going to take a little bit of damage here, so he's going to start whipping down our shield a little bit. Hopefully we get rid of him before he gets to the dome. There we go, we got rid of him before he got to the dome. Have we got anything we can upgrade? Let's have a look at... Oh, we haven't got enough for the scanner. That's a shame. That would have been really useful. Bit of iron straight off the bat there. Let's take all of these back. Fairly easy to pick up your iron. Just whip the A button and you can dump some of them off if you're carrying a little bit too much. We're going to take the wave scanner so we know when the next lot is coming. Might even take the health as well. There's better ways to spend your money this early, but this gives us a better indication of what's happening. Now in the bottom left, we've got little icons that show us how long we've got until the next wave comes, and an indicator of our actual dome strength, not our shield strength. I like to dig out and leave one layer above and one layer below me. Actually, 2 layers above or below me. That way, we can... like strip mining in Minecraft. It's an optimum way of seeing if there's materials on either side of you. I think we might just make it back before this wave. It becomes quite intense the further down you go because you're playing it a bit close to the wire. I think we're going to reduce straight away our incoming melee damage. We haven't taken any melee damage yet, but much better to make sure that doesn't happen, because we start to get attacked from the air as well as the ground. And if we can stop or reduce some of the damage, all the better for it. Ah, he didn't make it through the shield. So the little bar refills in the bottom left-hand corner when the wave is over, as an indicator that you can start charging back down into the mines. There are ways in the future to potentially get some help with all of your mining, which we'll tackle when it comes around. We'll take that that drilling upgrade there. From there, don't really need anything at the moment, so we'll get moving down. We might drill a bit straight down. Ooh, a bit of water, which we don't really need at the moment. There are other exciting things we can find down here, such as upgrades, stronger upgrades that we can install immediately that will increase a specific skill or utility. Oh, I think we've just found one here, actually. Hopefully we can get it back in time. Now this will add a extra utility item to our dome that will increase or grant us a new skill. So a condenser, that adds a machine under the dome that slowly produces water through condensation. Great. Again, I haven't found a lot of use for water, but then I've not really played very long. The stun laser, I've seen other people use. That auto targets and stuns monsters. Doesn't do damage straight off the bat, though we can upgrade it. So I think we're going to go with that. Are we able to upgrade that straight away? No, we don't have any iron. So at the moment, it does... Oh, no, it's this one down here, isn't it? So at the moment, it takes 3 seconds to fire, does a 4.5 seconds cooldown, 0.01 damage, and it moves quite slowly. The water, simple AI will control the stun laser even when you're not inside the control station. That might be a good upgrade. Reason to get water, I guess. The stun laser moves faster. So we could increase the strength of the laser so that it actually does damage to the incoming aliens. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But if nothing else, it will slow them down a little bit, which is perfect. These little guys, though small, are a pain in the arse. They start to chew through you pretty quickly. Hopefully the laser gets over here and helps me macerate them a little bit. And there we go. Another easy wave done. They don't say this easy, I promise. It does get quite intimidating at times. We're going to just rush this water back so we've got it. And then move on. Let's go down here a little bit. I'd very much like to find another tool to install. Not water, though. I don't want any water. Some iron. Great. That would be great. Don't want to take too much back because that will slow us right down. Sometimes it's worth carrying things up to a point, dumping them, and then coming back for them. That way you can transport a lot of materials in one go, and you'll have a little bit more time to get back to them, I guess. I guess in the long term it might not make too much of a difference, but in my head, it feels right. I'll come back for that iron. We should be able to get a fairly decent upgrade there then. Just about going to make it before the wave begins. Thankfully, when we get into our base and we come to upgrade, the game pauses outside of the dome. So we can improve the power of our laser. It will move slower whilst firing though. We can add targeted insights. I've not used that. Haven't felt the need for it. We can increase the damage that the shield will absorb. We might be able to take 2 there. So if we... what would be wise? Stun laser cools down faster and fires for longer. Add a small amount of damage to our laser. And then maybe we could increase our shield as well. Or an active combat ability that creates a deadly field effect around your dome for a short time. We can use that once per battle. Do you know what? I think we're going to increase the autonomy of our... Not the autonomy. The damage of our mini laser. And we're going to take the... Oh, have we got enough? No, we haven't got enough for the electroblast. Shame, shame. I proper fudged it then, didn't I? I think we're going to get another incoming on the left-hand side just as we reach over here. If we do, I'm going to shoot over because this laser should be able to damage the little guys quite effectively. These flying boys are where the real trouble comes from. They move around pretty rapidly and give you a bit of a run around. And by the time you focus on them, they can often be on the move again. So they can give you a real fucking headache, that's for sure. I'm hoping that we'll find something more useful than a bit of water down here. So at the moment, I feel like we probably could do with a bit of water. Iron. Single units of iron. Get out of my way, little guy. Not really sure what those guys do. I have concerns that they might eat my my minerals if I leave them lying around. Not something I want. When you're overloaded with materials, I believe that if you press the B button, you will drop the materials furthest back from you, just in case you're heavily laden. Right then, shall we go with a damage increase or move faster? Move faster is... That seems like something that I'm going to be able to utilize a little better. Overcharge shield. Use water to manually overcharge your shield. No, don't want to do that. We don't want to use any water for it. Active compatibility. Do you know what? We might actually cool the laser down, so we've at least got some utility out of having the stun laser. I'm going to clear some of this out just in case there's something useful above it, and be back in time for our wave. Despite the imminent dangers, it's quite a relaxing game. You slow those guys down. I'm going to take this boy out. These guys hit pretty heavily. Come on over, mate. Come on over and do damage on the other side. Thanks very much. Can we repair that? Do we even want to? So we could repair 15% of our total HP for 1 cobalt. If we upgrade our health of our shield, though, by 300 HP, 15% of that will be a greater increase. So we might as well wait. We've not lost even a third of our HP yet, so I think we're pretty good for the moment. I'm not a big fan of drilling straight down too much, and there is a utility that you can get, which is an elevator for sending your minerals back up. Then drilling straight down can be a bit of a bonus. Hopefully we can find some iron straight underneath here. What do you know? Almost like I know what I'm talking about. I assure you that I do not. We're going to rush this back. And then we might come back for these 4 materials here, including the water. And then we should be good for the next wave. Might be worth upgrading our speed a little bit now, because we're a bit we're moving a bit further out from base, and while drilling faster would be great, I think the ability to get back to base faster is probably the most useful utility we could have. Do we have 8? We do not have 8. So we'll go back out. We'll play some of this nonsense at the top, just as something to do. Tidy it up a little bit, make it look pretty. There we go. Die. Unfortunately, those flying boys do such a significant amount of damage to our shield that every bit of damage after that is going straight onto our dome. Thankfully, we have melee reduction, so we're reducing a significant amount of incoming damage. But once you've got more than one of the flying boys, that's when things really start to suck. I promise I've got no hacks on. I just stumbled across that. It was not intentional. Let's whip these up out of the way. Might leave that iron there for now. Yes, we've got our speed upgrade, haven't we? That's what we wanted to do. So speed upgrade here. The next, I think, will be it. The wisest would be strength of our laser. Of our personal laser rather than our automated one. That way we can do a significant amount of increased damage. I hate repeating myself, but I really would like to stumble across another artifact. I can't imagine I'm going to find one so close to the one we found previously, but you never know. Roguelike games have a habit of surprising you with their stupidity. It's definitely a good game for reducing productivity if you're someone who likes to game in work. It's relaxing and slow-paced, but definitely addictive. The gameplay loop is so simple. It's easy to just want to dive back in for another quick run down the shaft, if you will. Do we increase the power? It increases the stun strength and speed while fight. We'll go with that. It just makes the most sense. It makes the most sense to me. So I think we're gonna hold up and see if we can get somebody in the air before we do much else. This guy first. May as well hold out and get over here. These little guys are going to do a little bit of damage, but I don't think enough that we need to stress about it too much. And that's it. I think, isn't it? Got me all fucked up there. Right. Down, yeah. Let's continue with our iron excavation. There are some great utilities that can reduce your active involvement in returning materials. There are some items that can reduce your active involvement in mining materials. All good quality of life improvements. Definitely need to improve this drill now, don't we? Well, I think we're going to have to stick with some softer materials for a moment. Mind you, saying that, we don't really have a lot of option for softer rock to mine at the moment. We're very much in hard rock territory. I wanna rock. Mine an easy path up. Cobalt, not really what we wanted out of that excursion, but we need one more iron for our drill upgrade. Or we could actually increase our... We'll increase our HP. We'll repair our dome. And then we're good to go. Let's... I think I'm going to regret that. I genuinely think I'm going to regret not having held out for a better drill, but there you go. Where are they coming from? We'll sit in the middle for now, just in case. See what's coming. Hear me now, winged destroyers. Wow, they just take the shield out so quickly, it's unreal. Thankfully, though, we are well hardened to melee damage. Now, there's every possibility that we might have a little bit of material in there, which we don't. Can't risk leaving any stone unturned, just in case. Got to be something hiding in this corner here, right? just over here. Just give me some materials here and then I'll be happy. Water, again, not what I want, but... I guess I'm not really one for complaining most of the time. I'll take what I can get. Oh, here we go. This is what we're looking for. As long as we can get it back in time, I'm a happy boy. Which I think we should just about. Quite heavy. So it can slow us down a little bit, but not enough that it's going to be a problem. Oh, I'm excited. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? So a condenser was the which was the water production. Blast mining adds a machine under the dome that produces blast charges, carrying them into the mines and released to detonate. I think we're going to do that. So I've not seen this before. I assume it's just something that we can drop down and blow up a wide area of rock, which will save us on our active mining, which is always good. If we can reduce our specifically active engagement in mining, I'm not going to moan about that. I wish we moved a bit faster than this, though. And you, get fucked. GG's. So we'll carry this down with us. We'll take it down as far as we can. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Not quite as strong as I expected it to be, but I really don't think that any stronger than that would have been very well balanced, I guess. We need a significantly increased drill strength. Just finding some bloody iron at this point would be a real bonus. Got a feeling there's not going to be any along here, but unfortunately I went a 3-piece rather than a 2-piece, which means that we've got to examine it. So the goal here that we're looking for is very similar to the artifacts that we found, the tools that we've taken back with us. We are looking for a relic that appears in a very large square that we need to bring back to our base and then defend the base for a moment before something happens, and then game over. No thanks, mate. Oh, God. Didn't want this. Did not want this. Look at this big meaty boy here just smashing the heck out of me. Right. Now we could do with some cobalt for some repairs, I think. Oh, I didn't bring a bomb down with me. Damn, I wasted my time. I wasted it. Just going to drop... Oh, there isn't one. That's probably why I didn't bring one then, isn't it? Hopefully that'll refresh pretty soon. We need to hold out some hope for some iron now because we are far away from base and not being very efficient with our mining. Again, as always, I like to point out I am by no means a min-maxer of any game, so there is probably a much more efficient way of mining through this. But that is not how I enjoy playing games. I like running around like a headless chicken, hoping for the best. But we need to go. This next wave could be the end of us, so we better go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I wonder if we do have some cobalt that I just haven't noticed. Can only hope, eh? We do. So we're going to hit one of those just to repair our dome a little bit. Install a count that shows how many waves you've survived. Meh, is it really necessary? Amount of stored resources, that might come in useful as well. So I at least plan ahead of why not, it's there. I'm going to restore it all the way. And then we go with the prepare for battle. This guy with the tiny boys, this little stun laser comes in very handy. You don't have to be too actively involved in taking them out then. Not a fan of getting distracted by the little boys and therefore missing out on the flying guys. Is that it? Yes. So let's take this little explosive device out. And now we'll drop it. Hopefully it does a significant amount of damage down here. Not what we wanted. That's my fault for not planning that a bit better. But there you go. My God, we're desperate for some iron now. Game must have thrown that at me knowing that I was doing very poorly. We'll rush this a little ways up and then I think we'll come back to grab some materials closer. No, we're just going to take it all the way back. Hopefully we'll make it in time. We're about halfway to the wave. That should be about right, yeah. Ooh, we're cutting it very fine here. It's definitely going to need to be a drill increase. While we've been taking a bit of damage, I do think that being able to grab materials quicker is going to be better than the alternatives. What other options have we got here at the moment? Impact detonation. The blast charge will explode on impact with the surface. Increased blast strength. We might hold out for that, but then explode on impact with the surface. No, I don't really want that because I am useless. And we'll chuck it at the wrong surface, no doubt. Okay, let's go back. Just didn't want to waste my time stood there doing nothing, so let's get in, get ready to go. Park our laser in the middle so that we can be prepared for incoming flyboys. Like this guy. He's a large boy, isn't he? Some sort of Lovecraftian ghoul of some description. Please die. Please die. Oh, thankfully, they didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I'd imagined they were going to do then. Okay, perfect. We might just drill across a minute and see what else we can open up. Then grab the materials that we want the most. Wouldn't say no to a bit of that cobalt just in case. Oh, we can't take that many. This is a bit of a drag. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Get rid of these. Hopefully we've got an explosive to take down with us on our next run. I think we're going to use it a bit more wisely this time. We'll drop it somewhere that we want to explore and then use it to actually open up a much bigger area rather than the crappy way that we wasted it last time. Let's let these build up and see what we can get with it. So we could increase our shield strength. Yeah. Electro Blast sounds pretty good. Stun Laser moves faster. Or we can increase the blast strength of our explosive device. So you only get to choose one of those, I guess? You can't have both? Well, we made our choice. I really fucked up there. I shouldn't have done this, but there you go. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Yeah, panicked and I was just desperate to get out there for a fight. Back up there for a fight. Die. Hopefully that's the last of the flying boys incoming for this round. Good to go. More speed now would be a definite advantage for this run. I know we got some materials up and to the right over here. So let's fashion a tunnel over that direction, I guess. I think this is a good balance between speed and utility here. Plenty of materials coming with us. We'll come back for those just as we're about to finish the expedition, I guess. I wonder if we've got enough to actually get anything. I have doubts. So we've only got 7. Oh, we've got 8, which should be enough for at least one upgrade. Carry weight upgrade, yeah. Not ideal. Not really what I was looking for. Not what I was hoping for. Ooh, disappointment here. Disappointment. Okay. Okay, we'll hold out. Might need to go get 4 more iron for a mobility upgrade. That might be more useful than anything else at the moment. Park that in the middle. Where's my laser going? You take out those little boys. Thank you. There's a flying boy incoming over there. Oh dear, oh dear. We're definitely going to need to repair after this, aren't we? Get over there. Come on. What can we repair? Yeah, we can afford that. No problem. That wasn't as bad as I expected it was going to be. There's some stuff over here I think that we could explore. Ah. Not entirely sure what that is that we've just picked up there. We picked up something. I think it might be a temporary boost to something, to a skill. It looked like that's what it was. I don't know that we've got any way of seeing what it was. No. But we picked something up at least. Let's whip this over there. Despite my previous cock-ups, I actually intend on using this in a good way. probably still fuck that up a little bit, but now we should have, well, we've definitely got enough here for a speed boost and possibly enough towards another upgrade of one of our utilities. So I think we're going to go with the, yeah, we'll go with the jetpack increase. Oh, that's much faster. Another drill would be great, obviously, but we'll take care of those guys, and I will keep an eye out for things like this. Damn. Oh, these guys hit pretty hard if you're not careful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Is it game over? Wow, we need to repair that quickly. Jeez. We might need to look to get some cobalt to do a huge damage reduction for the melee. I think we're going to repair as much as we can there. Well, that's a lot of cobalt we just used, but I don't know that we can survive another wave like that, so I believe this is one of the first indicators that we're near the relic. I believe this is information about the power supply. I've seen it before. So I think we're possibly in the vicinity of our relic. Hopefully, we can make contact with it before it's too late. We might not get too much more mined out of here before we have to charge back. I know we've got enough water and iron now for another upgrade. Whether it's going to be a useful one and one that was realistically what we wanted remains to be seen. When I began this, I genuinely perceived this as being a very rapid run, but my goodness, it's dragged out a bit longer than I expected it to. Where should we go here? Carry slowdown? I mean, realistically, shouldn't we be hoping to increase our shield protection? I think probably a good way to go. And then maybe the electro blast. Trigger an active combat ability that creates a deadly field around your dome. We'll do that. How do we do that? Electro blast. Okay, we hit the X button. We'll take that with us in a second when we go down further. Let's be ready to go. Up in the air. We're going to use our electro blast straight away. Ah, I didn't use it correctly. We were supposed to use it when they're on the dome. I think we might have stacked it. We'll remember that for next time at least. So we use it when they're meleeing the shield, not when they're incoming. I thought it was like a protective blast that would stop them getting close, but that is not what it was. Oh dear. If we don't find cobalt, this game is over. Thank you. I'm not going to pick this up yet because, I mean, far more than this iron. We definitely need cobalt. Wow. Get this up and out of the way. We might even be able to get back in time for some more. I hope we can. We're about halfway through our downtime, so hopefully we've got enough time left to get over here. I'm not risking getting any... Well, I want some more. I want some more. I want some more. Just one. I think we screwed that a bit, but it's probably not even enough to utilize very well. Shield protections is what we're looking for. I wanted one more. Damn. Use water to manually overcharge your shield so it absorbs all damage in the next wave. We could take that. We could hold out for the increased shield strength. We'll do that. We'll risk it. We might not survive this run. I've got a feeling we're not going to. We'll wait until the enemies get closer and then we'll try and zap them away. Get off! Get off! Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. I don't know how I don't know how we survived this. I think we've potentially reached the end of our run, unless we serendipitously stumble across some cobalt here. I think it's the end of the road. Cobalt, please. Give me some yummy pink triangles, please. Come on, even one would be great. We need to get up out of here so we can ditch enough stuff that we want to take the cobalt with us. Realistically, we need the cobalt to be in front of the iron so we can ditch some iron and keep the cobalt. There we go. That's what we wanted. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's very close. You can do it. Right. I mean, 5 cobalt would have been better, but we've got no choice. We have to do that. So shield hardening of some description. Further increase how much damage the shield can absorb. Only choice at this point. Only choice. We need to get through this. Need to get through the waves. I think we move up again. Ready? Knew that was coming. Get rid of this guy and then we'll go back over for Jimmy's shield biter over there. Go, 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 go. Hopefully we can find a decent place to drop this. I probably have wasted every instance of using this blast mine so far. Yep, screwed it again. Have we reached the lowest possible point we can get to? I doubt it. That seems unlikely. We definitely haven't found any bloody relics though, have we? Right. So the left-hand side of the screen is really where we need to be. From this point, it's pretty much cobalt or bust, isn't it? Mind you, we've got plenty of iron here that we could make use of. So if we drill it out... we can definitely get all of this back. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 9 we've got there. How much use that is to us at the moment? No idea. I think we'll go in for another repair though, so that we're up to scratch. I mean, 5 more we can increase our HP a little bit. Which is not to be sniffed at. I assume that just... it does some damage but slows them down mostly, because it certainly doesn't kill them. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Speed is of the essence. There's some easy to destroy blocks that no, not enough to matter. I've got to hope it's in this little chunk area here. It feels like it is. It feels to me like it is. I think we're going to start seeing some multicolored blocks any second, and I'm going to be a happy boy. Or we're not, and I'm going to die in the next wave. Water is not for me, thanks. It's definitely not my material of choice, guys. Let's get out of here. Now, I'm not sure if they actually do manage to eat the iron if you leave it around too long. It seems like they're trying to, though. Would wonder if the materials disappear or if that's just a little artistic endeavor. My goodness, what are we supposed to do here? Right. So we've got a couple of choices here. We either increase our drill strength so that we can get through the lower materials much easier. We increase our laser strength to start taking out these. We'll increase our laser strength. There we go. I'm not going to debate it any further. That's my decision. We've done it. Let's get ready for the next wave of carnage. I think there's going to be a flying boy come over here this time. And you need to go. Oh my goodness. We scarcely make it through this. Might need to get a second electro blast, because my god, that's not going to last much longer. Take this down here. We'll go straight down here, and then when we've drilled a little hole, we'll go straight down in a tunnel, and then we'll drop it down the bottom. Probably too far down. And I think this is one of the things we're looking for. Let's get some of these up. those little nodes activate the artifact, the relic, in some way, but I'm not sure how. They're like power-ups for it, so that you can access it. But to what degree, I'm not sure. We'll find out. Hopefully we've got enough time to get down and have another little quick explore. We've definitely got enough time. Definitely got enough cobalt to do a quick repair. That's it. We're not going to risk any more than that. It will slow us down too much. Ooh. That slows us down even less now because we've ditched a couple. Brilliant. What a waste of time. Right. 10. If we had 2 more, we would have been able to improve that drill. Our laser moves faster. That's really useful. Let's get 2 repairs on the go. And then we're good for battle. That's a much faster laser now. Where are you going, Mr. Laser? Straight up. These guys I have not seen before. This, whatever this is. It seems threatening in its slow approach. Very intimidating. Please leave me alone, sir. He's dead. Okay, good. Right. Where can this thing possibly be? It's got to be down. Obviously, it's got to be down here because this is where we are. Get these blocks up and out here so we can pick them up easier in a minute. Like that. Let's just go straight across here, see what we find. Nothing. Okay, over here. This is it. I believe this is our relic. I hope it's ready to go. No, there's another power lead here that we need to activate. Come on, come on, come on. And I think that's it. Is that it? Oh, we might have screwed the pooch. We're just about not making it in time. So we'll be able to get up, do a very quick heal, I think. What on earth are you? It doesn't feel good, whatever you are. Wow, we take the little guys out quickly now. I feel that this is the end of the road. One way or another, this is the end of the road. Yes. And that's it. Our relic is activated. The alien horde is wiped out. Our dome is saved. So we survived 22 waves, killed 90 monsters, played for 45 minutes. My apologies, that is not the time that we were supposed to be taking. We've unlocked a new difficulty, new world, new map size, and a new element. So we can unlock Sword Dome, which is a powerful dome with a dynamic sword that keepers can master to dominate attackers. An unconventional miner who employs experimental gravity technology prestige mode. Score points by sending home as many resources as possible before your dome falls. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll take the assessor. I like a new character. Wow. I've been Arsenic Candy Gaming. That's been Dome Keeper. You've been bloody marvellous as always. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that other good stuff. If you've enjoyed watching Dome Keeper today, drop a comment below and tell us you'd like to watch it more. If you'd like to criticise the way that I played the game, I always welcome it. I'm well aware that I've not played in an efficient manner. Hopefully I'll improve, or I'll just play blindly like a headless gnome. But for now, you take care, and bye-bye.